Hey everybody, it's day 192 of Training Daily Excellence. My name is Brad Gieske. Today I'm here with
Annika Hedlunds, Luke, and Kai.
And today they just took the fluid intelligence test. So what we're talking about today is fluid intelligence, a little bit about how the test was, and how that applies to soccer, how that may influence you as a soccer player. So first let's start with Annika. How was it? Was it easy? Was it hard?
It was pretty hard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was the hardest part about it?
Because there's a lot of questions. Well, there's one question, and then you need to look at all the frames really fast. And then there's a lot of different answers that you could choose from. So you need to look at all the answers, and you didn't have that much time.
Absolutely. So, yeah, you have to process a lot of information very quickly, and that's going to be the same as the soccer game, right? Because there's 11 players on each team, and they're all moving, and you have to process all of that information. So at the highest levels of the game, the same kind of things that you're seeing, those same patterns on the test are happening in the game, and then you have to make some sort of decision very quickly. All right, so as you took the test, is there anything that you noticed in the test that made it easier to answer a question, or were you guessing on most of the questions? What do you think was your strategy?
Well, I saw a bunch of patterns in the test, so then I followed the patterns. The ball moved towards the left-hand corner or something like that. So then I just followed the pattern.
Yeah.
And that helped me.
Very good. So yeah, so you can follow some patterns, and so even if you had taken the test before, the patterns will be something that are very complex over time, the same as in soccer, and so it's very challenging to track tons of patterns at the same time. So even the one pattern, when you guys were on level 1, how was that?
That was very simple.
Yeah, that was simple. So that's like tracking the ball. But then when they were on level 5, there were 4 players in a ball moving around, and that's a little bit harder, right? And then level 10, there's 10 things moving around, and so that's even more challenging. So last but not least, we're going to ask this guy, is that test something that you would like to take again when you're a little bit older, and if so, why would you want to take it again?
I think I would want to take it because I didn't do that great on it. So if I was older, I might have become better at fluid intelligence, or I just might be better at that time. So
yeah,
I think that just try to get better at it.
Yeah. So you heard it from Kai. So you do improve in your fluid intelligence until your early adulthood, and then after that it just declines for the rest of your lifespan. So that's really the glory time, and you see that in professional athletics as well. That's when they're processing information the quickest. That's really where the pinnacle of their career is, from their young adulthood to maybe into their late 20s, early 30s. But after that, you'll see the decline in really their ability to process information quickly. Now, they're going to have some sort of strategy that makes them still very good at the game when they're a little bit older and they're doing things a little bit differently. But that's really the peak there. And so, yeah, taking it later on, you might find that it's a little bit easier in those, and maybe even, we don't know the answer yet, but maybe playing soccer, so you playing soccer from now until your young adult time, will make you better at taking the test than if you hadn't played any sports at all. So those are things we're still interested in, we're trying to find out, but I think these guys, for taking the test, they did really well.